What's going on, YouTube? It is another beautiful day outside. Oh my God, it's actually one of the lowest temperatures we've had in weeks. So it's only about 78 degrees today in the afternoon here. It's about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're out here at Spanish Lake, and I got another bait challenge coming at you. And what I decided to do, the last bait challenge I didn't feel was fair, and it was a 1-0 battle. So, I'm trying the same two baits again just because at this point, yeah, it just felt like I should do that. I don't know. So we're going to start over with these two baits again. We've got the Zman BabyBaller Z Space Guppy color. Yep, Space Guppy. And we have got these big bite baits. What is it? The Panfish Minnow. And it's an 1.5-inch bait with a little tiny tail that just flickers back and forth. And I'll show you the baits when we get them on the hook and whatnot. But hey, let's go, typical stuff we're catching out here. Bass, crappie, bluegill. We'll hope for one of those and see what happens. It's a beautiful day, though, a little overcast, and we'll see what happens. But hey, let's go fishing. All right, guys, we are online and ready to fish. I see some movement in the water. Hopefully those are actual fish that are ready to be caught. And here's the Space Guppy color in the BabyBaller Z. This is the current champion right now. So I am hoping that we will do well with both baits today. Like I said, I was out at another park recently and didn't do so good. So we're out here. This is one of my favorite spots at Spanish Lake. The water is definitely a little higher, so we've had a lot of rain, of course. So we're going to see how this goes. I see movement, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. And we're just going to throw this out and see what happens. There's a lot of snags over here, so I'm trying to avoid that. But at the same time, I do want some of these crappie to bite, so we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'm excited to be back out fishing again, man. It has been, oh gosh, 4 or 5 days since I've been able to go. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but honestly, it's been so hot here that it's been very hard to get out. So today being in the high 70s instead of the mid 90s, I said I better get out and take advantage of it because it's supposed to be raining again tomorrow. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid the rain, trying to avoid the heat, but yet still make these videos and get these bait challenges in, because I have really had a good time with these bait challenges. And if you haven't watched any of those videos yet, please give those a watch, because yeah, there's about 9 or 10 of them out there now, and getting ready to release some more. So hopefully y'all are enjoying that too. The way this is going to work is just like the other videos. I'm going to go 3 rounds with the bait challenge, and each round is going to consist of 2 challenges. One with the current champion, the Z-Man, the other with the big bite baits stuff, and we'll get it 10 to 15 casts per round and see what happens. 1 point per fish, basically, and we have some tiebreakers that we've kind of built in as well. So we'll see how this goes, and see if we can actually catch any fish. That's the first goal, right? Actually, to catch fish. That's always goal number 1, because if you don't catch fish, then it's kind of a pointless venture. All right, so this particular spot, I have caught some pretty good sized crappie out of this lake, and it's one of my favorite spots that I always start out at. So you've probably seen it in other videos if you've watched them. And this lake, it has a tendency to get a little dirty. And right now it is one of those days that it looks a little bit dirtier than normal. But I'm hoping the crappie will see the baits that we're throwing today, and we'll be able to catch some of them. So even if we catch some bluegill, I'd be happy with that, and bass too, of course. So I know there's also catfish in here, but I don't recall if I've ever actually caught a catfish out of here. So I usually see those people kind of just bait and weight fish for the catfish. Haven't caught those on regular crappie style baits at this point, panfish baits. In this lake, anyway. Other lakes, yes. This place, not so much. All right, so we're just throwing it out, giving it a nice little slow reel in and see if we can catch anything with that. And I do see, again, lots of motion around, so I'm hoping that that's a good sign, but so far we haven't had any bites, so we'll see. All right, launching it out as far as I can so that I can bring it in nice and slow, give it a couple little bounces here and there. Trying to be patient because I know the water's warmer than usual in the summertime. And these fish are very finicky, very picky. So we'll see if they actually end up biting or not. I also, above me, there is a tree. So it's something I'm very aware of and trying not to snag my pole on or snag my line in when I'm reeling in or throwing it out. Oh, someone across the lane lost his fish. There's definitely bugs in the air today, that's for sure. They are not leaving me alone. These lily pads to the left of me are really kind of interestingly pretty. Kind of a purplish flower color. They weren't here the last time. They were just the regular little lily pads. So interesting that they popped up so fast. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I've been here, I guess. So makes sense that they grew out that fast. Oh man, it is a beautiful day though. Finally, some heat relief in this area. I'll tell you what, we have been under like 90s and all the way up into the hundreds at some points over the last month or so. And it has been very rough to actually get out and go fishing. So very appreciative of this break in the heat for a couple days that we've had. And hoping it sticks around, even though the weatherman says it's not supposed to. So, all right, trying to fan it around to see if I can get anything in the front of these bushes over here, but not sure what we'll find. The one thing I have figured out though with this Z-Man bait, it has actually been one of the most durable baits that I have used. And I'm still using the same body that I originally started, I think, oh gosh, probably 3 or 4 videos ago with this particular bait. And still using the same hook, same bait, same everything, all set up with the same pole. So it definitely is one of the most durable baits I've used, and can definitely appreciate that factor with this bait. And you know, I see fish jumping, so I know that they're rolling on top of the water, and I'm pretty sure these are crappie that are doing that. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Hopefully, as long as I avoid these snags, we should be okay. There is a big tree that fell on the left of where I'm fishing, and I do try to fish as close to it as I can, but I don't want to get snagged, so I try to stay away from it and see what happens here. I'm a little closer than I like to be honest. Oh, but they're jumping all around it, so it's hard to avoid it. It really is. This is one of those situations where I wish I had a little kayak and could get out there and just kind of drop right into the middle of the trees and not feel like I'm going to get snagged. Darn bugs, man. So I'm trying to work it two different ways. I'm trying to give it some bounces and see if that gets the attention. But then I've also been trying to steady, slow retrieve, and that's not been working either. So we may end up having to move around a little bit to see if we can find them in another area. But right now, give this through round one in this spot, and we'll see what happens from there. And you know, I'm about 3 feet down. Maybe I need to go a little bit deeper. Let's try that first. So let's get this. What we got going on? Okay. This bobber has been a little bit funky and defective for me, so I'm trying to not make it mess up my line. There we go. Let's get you back on, buddy. Come on, work with me. There we go. Okay. So now we've got about what I would call 4 feet, maybe a little more than 4 feet, 4.5 feet, maybe. I don't know, somewhere in there. About 4 feet, I think. But we'll see if that works or not. A little bit deeper. I was at another pond recently, and the shallowness of the pond, that's why that bait was so not as deep as this was. But that's okay, you know, live and learn, right? Wow, the lake is so peaceful right now. I mean, there's a few people around the park you can see fishing on the other side, but it's actually nice, quiet. You can hear the bugs and the frogs and whatnot. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of peaceful. After a long day of work, it's very nice to come out here and just get some quiet time. Oh, doggone, he's jumping all around, but nothing's biting. It is, again, later in the afternoon, and sometimes that kind of prevents the fish from biting, so we'll see if we end up catching anything or not. If not, well, then you won't ever see this video. All right, let's see if I can just give this a nice, easy retrieve. What is that over there? Interesting. Some sort of animal swimming around over here. Okay, well, we're going to give this about 2 or 3 more casts and see if we catch anything. If not, we'll switch it up and go to the other bait and see what we get. And, you know, honestly, the chartreuse green color that this bait is typically the color that I catch fish on here. So you would think it should definitely be an interesting choice for these fish. I know they love that chartreusey color here, so. All right, we're just going to give this one a nice slow retrieve all the way in and see if that does anything for us. Okay, well, we are not getting anything here. So we may end up having to move down and around pretty quick like, but we'll give the other bait an opportunity here before we do that. And we'll go over there. All right, so we're going to call this the last cast with this space guppy colored Z-Man, BabyBaller Z, and we'll see what the other bait will do if we don't catch anything here. All right, well, no action so far, so let's switch this out. We'll put the other bait in action, and we'll get this real competition going and see if we can't get anything on that bait, and if not, we'll move on down before we start round two. But hey, let's give the other bait a chance. All right, we'll be back. All right, guys, we are back online, and I have got this little, what is it? Big Bite Baits Panfish Minnow. You see this little tail right here. Now that little thing is wicked. At other places with a different color, I have caught fish. I've not caught one on this particular bait yet, though. And our last challenge, this was the, we'll call it the loser, but even though, that's why I'm giving it a second chance. I just feel like it deserves a second chance. So we're going to see what happens with this one. And if we catch something, great. If we don't, then we will officially call it the loser. And we're just going to give it the retrieval process and see what we can get. I tried to make sure the bobber was about the same distance as the other one from the bait, see if that works. See if not, then we may have to change that up down the road. We'll see. Oh, that bird is annoying, whatever it is. Oh, we had a little bite, so that's already promising. Yay. Sure, it was just a little bluegill, but I'm okay with that. I would love to catch something, anything at this point. So let's give it the bouncy effect and see if that changes anything for us. Get that little tail whipping on it and see if that changes it. Oh, wow, that was a good bite. Okay, so they like this one here. Yay. Okay, let's see what happens. Come on now, you can take it. Oh, son, you can go back behind the cloud, man. It was feeling really good while you were down. Okay, well, we had a couple bites, and that, to me, I'm happy to even have that kind of action right now, because oh, seriously, Dan, come on. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Whew. I was worried I wasn't going to get that back. So thank you, thank you, thank you. My goodness, let's make sure everything is okay. All right, we got that. We got the bait on the hook. All right, we are good. Whew. Let's not be stupid. All right, we'll deal with that for a moment and see what happens here. I don't know what kind of animal that is, but man, if you can hear it, it's like a screaming something. I'm guessing it's some sort of bird, maybe a vulture or something. I don't know. We caught one, guys. We caught one. Yes. Life is good. It's a tiny little bluegill, but hey, I caught a fish today. That is no skunk for me. Thank you. Thank you. All right, buddy. Let's go. Let's get you off of here. All right. A beautiful little orange breast bluegill, red breast bluegill. Let's take a look at that in the camera here. You guys can take a look there. Oh, I think he's peeing on me. I'll turn him upside down. That's all right. We'll put him back in the water, but you got to see him at least. And yeah, thank you, buddy. All right, sorry. I need to grab a towel out of my bag because my hand is all slimy now. There we go. All right. I remembered a towel. One of the most important things lately for me is remembering to bring a towel. I stuffed this one in my bag before I left the house just to make sure. Yes. All right. Big bite baits. 1-0, guys. 1-0. I know it was a little bluegill, but heck, I'll take that any day of the week because, man, fishing has been rough lately. And I am just ecstatic to actually catch something. So, all right, let's get this out without catching the darn tree again. Okay. All right. Yes, that makes me so happy. 1-0, big bite baits. Like I had said earlier, they have I have multiple colors of this particular bait, and we have blue, silver, and we have green tractor. So, oh, that's a good bite. Dang it, I missed it. Whew, that was a good bite. Wow, that was a good takedown. My goodness, how did I not catch him? They are loving this bait here. I am happy about that. All right. Hey, one fish is better than no fish, and I will take that all day long. Really? Okay. All right, guys. Let's just let it sit out there for a moment, and we'll give it some bounces and see how that does for us. Okay, now we have a stupid human trying to copy the birds. As if the birds aren't noisy enough. Stupid. Whoa, buddy. Leave me alone. All right. Well, that's awesome, guys. 1-0. I am so happy to finally catch a fish today. Whew, the first bait just didn't do it for me. Didn't do a darn thing for us. And now we got this one going. All right. We are out there pretty good distance, and that's where we had that one bite that took us all the way under, but then I missed him. So trying to get back out there where that is. My goodness, that bird is crazy. It's completely on the other side of the lake, so I have no idea really what it is, but man, it's crazy. I don't know if the microphone is picking that up or not, but my goodness. Sounds like someone's killing it. Oh, did I catch him or no? I think I missed him. Doggone it. That was a good bite too. Wow, they really like this, so I'm excited about that. Let's make sure everything is still good here. I can't go too far inward because they'll catch the tree above me, and I don't want to do that. All right, maybe I need to bend this hook out a little bit away from... Okay, let's try that. There we go. Just a little bit of a bend in the hook to get it away from... Give it some room to actually hook the fish. Maybe that'll help. Casting sidearm is very weird to me, especially backwards to my, my left side instead of my right. And I ended up catching that tree a bit ago. So definitely not trying to do that again because I got lucky to get it all back. All right. Well, we're still 1-0, so I'm very, very happy about that. We're going to go out as far as we can over here now. What a beautiful day. I wish the sun would go back behind the clouds, but it is still an absolutely beautiful day. And I do have semi-shade here because of the tree above me, but it is not giving me much. Oh, had a bite. Little bluegills like to grab the tail on these things. There's a big bird of prey that just flew down over there. It's beautiful big. All right. Man, that bird is worse than some people I've had in the past at this lake. He's screaming louder than a little girl, man. Oh, come on, take it. No? I haven't? All right. All right. Well, okay, well, we're going to give this, I don't know, 3 or 4 more casts. Well, it looks like I got it pretty good because it pulled it down off the hook keeper here, bait keeper. That's all right. Okay, we're still flopping around with the little tail. That's good. That's good. We're all right. Just had to push it back up on the jig head a little bit. Give it some chance there. All right, we're out there. And this particular color is basically a shad color, like a threadfin shad. So it's kind of black on the top, silvery white on the bottom. Not really white, but more like a silvery beige on the bottom. And in my opinion, it's a very natural look for a minnow of this type. So hopefully that is why we're getting the attention, because it looks more natural. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I missed it. Doggone it. Oh, they keep pulling the tail and yanking it off from the hook. All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Come on. Keep it going back on. There we go. I'm happy that they're wanting to grab it, but I wish they would grab the hook instead of the tail. All right. Go over there a little bit to the right more. See what happens over here. Sorry, guys. I'm very conscious of people around me, and I hear running footsteps. I'm like, just gotta, you never know. Kind of crazy people sometimes. Nope, another tail biter. Okay. All right, we're going to give this one more cast, and then we're going to call it round one complete, and we'll call it 1-0 in the favor of big bite baits right now. And we'll see what happens with this last one here. So I don't know if you guys, whoever watches my videos, check out my community page when you get a chance. I recently went to Ollie's and was able to score a huge number of baits that I'm going to be using in future challenges. Doggone it. Future challenges. So pretty excited about that. A whole bunch of big bite baits product that Ollie's had for $1.79 a package. And yeah, I'm looking forward to those battles in the future here. But yeah, I ended up getting like, oh my goodness, probably like 12 different baits. And yeah, really looking forward to the fight on those and the challenges that are going to come out of it. Hey, we're going to move on around and see what we can find in another location. Be back with you. All right, guys, we're back online, and we're back to the BabyBaller Z here, Space Guppy color from Zman. And we're currently 1-0 in our little bait challenge going on here. I did move down the bank a good 25, 30 feet maybe. So we're going to try and see, maybe a little farther than that actually. But this is a spot I have fished a few times. If you've watched my other videos, you're probably familiar with it. It's just the next spot that seems to be somewhat usable, so, or fishable at least. There is a drop off here. It goes less now that the water has risen, about 3 feet. Maybe drop off is about 2 feet now. So usually it's a little bit. Oh, did we catch a fish? No. Okay. Doggone. All right. Well, that's good. We had a bite. Or a snag. One or the other. But it felt like a bite. And we'll pull this in and double check our bait. Oh, wow. Big old bird getting attacked by a little bird. Okay. So, yeah, looks like we had a bite because it pulled on the tail, it looks like. All right, so we've got it back up on the bait keeper. Again, we're throwing both of these baits on the same type of hook. It's a 1/32 ounce jig head with a little eyeball thing. And okay, I don't know if that's grass or a bug, but we're just gonna throw them out here and do the same thing we just did. This will be round 2. We'll go 10 to 15 casts on each one and see what happens. If we catch fish, great. If not, we'll move on down again and see what we catch in a little further down. So I do see the sun is out more now, so there's less shade in this particular spot. So I'm getting a little warm already, but that's okay. That's okay. Just trying to stay hydrated while I'm out here for sure. And thankfully, it's only about 80 degrees. So in the sun, it feels warmer, that's for sure. All right, I feel like I've got something preventing me from reeling here. It's okay, maybe that's what it is. It's like a little piece of something on the line. Okay. It's causing it to get stuck in there. All right, there we go. Hopefully that'll be better. All right, I'm just bombing it out and bringing it in, see what happens, because I have caught fish all over the place out here, and we'll see if this gets us anywhere or not. Looks like somebody is fishing on the fishing dock today, so we don't want to take their spot. I don't want to drive around on the other side of the lake. I just want to get through a good challenge today, and let's hope for more than the one fish that we've caught. All right, well, we're fanning this around, see what happens here. This grass is tickling my leg today. Let's just kind of squat down here, see if we can get anything. Oh, that was a good pull. Doggone it. Well, that's a good feeling. They're finally starting to play with both baits instead of just the big bite baits. So hopefully that will equate to more fish being caught. Uh-oh, they got a fish across the lake. That's good. It's like a catfish. This is the best way for me to spend the afternoon after working all day. I'll tell you what. Oh, work has been so stressing me out lately, and not being able to get out and go fish after work because it's too darn hot has been so frustrating. So to be able to finally get out today and actually go fishing, I am loving it. Very, very happy. Love this peaceful day out here. We're expecting more storms tomorrow, so I was like, oh, I better go today. It's Thursday, but this will be a bait challenge Wednesday video. So, but today is Thursday, the end of July here. I think it's July 20 something. Sorry, my days are all off today or this week. But I do know it's Thursday because tomorrow is Friday and I'm ready for it. Oh, I think I got a snag. Doggone it. I did. Snag, snag. Come on off. Come on. Come on. Let go. No, it's not going to let go. Doggone it. All right. Ah, snapped it off. All right. Well, dang. All right. Well, once again, here we are snagging our stuff. But I know, and we'll throw that away. I know where not to throw my thing now because my bobber is floating there for us. All right, we're going to retie up and we'll be back in a little bit here. All right, guys, we had to retie, so here we go. We are back online with a brand new Z-Man bait and a brand new bobber because, you know, can't do it without that. Man. However, now I know where not to throw this thing, and we'll fish the other side of the snag. Doggone it. But that's all right. It is still 1-0. Big Bite Baits is in the lead with one little bluegill. And we're going to play this. And this is only the second body, the second Z-Man body that I've actually used in the package. And I've had, this is probably my fourth fishing trip, maybe fifth actually. So we used that same bait for 4 or 5 different places now. So I feel pretty good about that. I feel like we gave it all of our money's worth there. And yeah, not mad at it. Even though I lost it, it was lost because of a snag, not because of, you know, fish tearing it up or anything like that. So definitely a great durability factor. And that alone is almost making it worth the price. But I would like to catch a few more fish. And we did catch some crappie at one of our battles with it that it won. But we have yet to really catch anything of any super size or anything like that. Just a couple of crappie over at Fox River in one of our battles. And they were good sized crappie, don't get me wrong. But that's like the only thing we've caught that's of any size with this thing. So but maybe now that it's a nice, fresh, new bait, we will have another chance to catch some more. We'll see what happens here. We're going to go about probably 4 or 5 more casts with this and see if we can get anywhere. I really want to give this the chance that it deserves, that's for sure. Because I feel like it should be doing better considering the crappie that are in this particular lake, you would think it should be doing pretty good. There's one jumping right in front of us, of course. All right. Just going to treat it like a little crappie jig. That's pretty much what it is at this point. Give it some bounces underneath. We'll pop, 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 let it sit, kind of settle back under the bobber and see what happens. And the sun did go back behind a cloud, so it's kind of nice. Oh, my bobber wants to float by. Let's see if I can catch it with my other bob with this one. No. All right. Well, it looks like it detached itself from the snag area, so. Oh, it's a hawk. And it's got some like smaller birds that are trying to keep it out of their nest. That's pretty awesome. That was pretty cool. All right, we're going to go all the way to the right over here and kind of just work it back in and see what happens. All right, well, there is nobody over on the fishing dock right now. So that might be our next spot. We'll see. I don't know if I want to get in the car and drive around, though. Doggone it. I wish I had a long-handled net. I'd catch my bobber and reuse it. Although that was a problematic bobber anyway. It had lots of issues. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Come on, fishy. What the heck? Leave me alone, bug. Really? Right here in front of me, you're going to jump? Really? Oh, well, I wouldn't bite that either. Tail's all tangled up on the hook, doggone it. Man, what a beautiful day, though. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so I'm feeling like this is not working today. I don't know what's going on. I had a couple of little bites on the Z-Man, but I feel like we've had a lot more bites on the big bite bait than we did on this. So I don't know. I'm going to give this one more cast out and we'll see what happens here. Uh-oh, don't get tangled in the tree, buddy. Don't. All right, let's see if that'll work. Working it nice and slow. Man, that bird is just insane. Okay, well, this is the end of round 2 of the Z-Man bait. And we're going to throw the big bite bait out in this spot and see what we get. And see if we can't catch anything with that while we're here at this one. Because the other spot, we caught a little bluegill. This one, not so much for this, but we're going to give the other one a try. See what happens. Rough days, rough days. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back online. We've got the big bite baits in our hand, Panfish Minnow. And this will be the first try at this spot with this one. So this is round 2 for the big bite bait, and currently 1-0 in the lead. So let's see what happens here with this, and we'll see if we can't catch at a little, minimum, maybe another bluegill. I don't know. All right, let's see what that does for us. Just gonna treat it like a jig for the moment. Just give it some pops and see what happens. Oh, what did we get? We got a fish, guys. We got a fish. I think it's another little bluegill, but that's all right. I ain't mad at these. That's what this bait is designed for. So, yes, another little bluegill. I am not mad at that. We are winning 2-0 with this big bite baits. That was the first cast, and it is catching them. So, I ain't mad at these. All right, buddy. Let me get you off the hook here. Come on. There you go. Okay. We're gonna set this down. I'm gonna show you to the camera, and I'll get you back in the water. Okay. I know you're yelling at me. I know you're mad. Ah, you little frickin' bugger. All right. Well, now you're just gonna go straight back in the water because you got dirt all over your face. Okay. You okay with that? All right, guys. You can see him. All right. It's a small bluegill, but hey, you know what? I ain't mad at it. Get back in there, buddy. All right. Pew. Well, that was something, right? I mean, 2-0. My goodness. See, at the other park I was at the other day, man, they did not want anything to do with this big bite bait, and even the bluegill that were at that park for some reason just did not want anything to do with it. I don't know if it was just they couldn't see it or what the deal was, but man, that's first cast in this spot, and we've already got a fish. So hey, we ain't mad at it. Let's get it back out there and get another one. My goodness. All right, we're going to go kind of to our left over here. Oh, okay. Don't end up in a tree, Dan. Let's end up in the tree. Two to nothing. 2-0. I am happy about that. We've caught 2 fish today. Hey, I know it's not a lot, and it's not, but it's the middle of summer and the end of July here, and this water is warm. Oh, oh, oh. Get out of there. Get out of the snag. Thank you. Had a little tug on it, but I think it was a stick in the water over here. Yeah, it was not a fish, that's for sure. Okay. Let's see. Let's go out a little bit deeper this time. There we go. Get out there a little more. See what happens. All right, come on, fishies. I mean, I would love to catch some crappie, don't get me wrong, but 2 bluegill is better than no fish at all, and I am not going to complain. Not that complaining does any good at all anyway, but sometimes it feels good. That's about it. All right, well, that's okay. What a beautiful day, though. I cannot even tell you how beautiful it is out here right now. I mean, just absolutely peaceful. Minus the screaming bird, it's wonderful. I don't know if you're still picking that up on the mic, but man. There's something crawling in the grass over here that I do not know what it is. My guess is a snake. So if you see me jumping back and running, you know what happened. I tell you, I do not really care for snakes at all, man. It's not my cup of tea. All right. Come on, bugs. Oh, don't get snagged. Okay, I think that might not have been a snag. There's fish right there, so. All right. Oh, there's a rabbit right there. Oh, it's not a rabbit. It's like a little otter or I don't know. Not sure what it is, to be honest. Maybe just a some sort of water critter. Might have been what I saw swimming down there a little bit ago. Oh, come on now. Darn it. All right, well, we're still good. Come on. Come on. Give me a little. Come on. Got a family behind me singing. Love it. All right, guys. Well, we're 2-0 Big Bite Baits. I feel good about this day so far, but definitely would love to catch another couple fish. So let's see what happens as we go here. I'm going to give this maybe 3 or 4 more casts, and then we'll probably move down even a little bit further here. And I know there's a bigger area off a point over here that might actually produce something other than bluegill. So we'll give that a try for round 3 and see if we can get anything else. I love it when people are friendly at the lakes and ponds that you go to. Great family that just walked by walking together. It's kind of nice. Oh, right out of nowhere. Wow. All right. Well, here we go, guys. We have got a third fish. It's another bluegill. Another one of these little monsters. And I mean, this is pretty small, but dadgum. Can't be mad at them. They're eating it. Oh, are you going to let it go or no? No, you don't want to let it go, huh? Do I have to get my stick out to get it out? You don't want to get it out, huh? You sure? It's got to be uncomfortable. All right, well, I got to get my little poker device to remove this one because he is not letting it go. A little bit deeper than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. That's why we bring these little things around here. All right, come on. There we go. All right, so I'm going to show you what I got here. It's one of these little stick things that you stick down in there, and it just literally goes right in and pops that right out. No, you're not going to let it go, are you? Man, you just don't want to let go. Oh, dude. All right. So you can see him. He's mad and angry, but I'm going to let him go. Get back in the water, dude. Damn, poking me and shit. It was not my friend, but 3-0. 3-0. All right, let me clean up my little mess over here, and I'll be right back in front of the camera. But yeah, 3-0 in the favor of 3 little bluegill for the big bite bait. And I knew this was going to be a good panfish bait, but I did not know it would be this good for bluegill. But let's see. Uh-oh, I'm catching myself here, doggone it. There we go. Okay, so 3-0. We're going to give this 2 more casts and see if we can't get anything with it from there. But hey, I am not mad at 3 little bluegill. That is better than no fish at all. For every day of the week, I will take that. But yay, all right. All right, all right. Come on now. Give me some crappie now. Give me some crappie. That would be nice. Maybe a bass or a crappie or something. Change it up a little bit. Give us a little multi-species day. Wouldn't be mad at that. All right, nothing on that one. One more cast and we'll see what happens here. I'm going to work this one a little bit slower, see what happens. A little bouncy action. Give it a little pop, pop, sit, pause, let it do its thing. See if that gets us maybe a crappie's attention out here. Oh, I got a family that moved to the spot I didn't know I wanted to move to. Oh, well, that's all right. At this point, I mean, being 3-0, I am debating whether or not the other bait even has a chance to come back because I have not hardly caught anything on it today. All right, this is going to be the final cast of this big bite baits for round 2, and we'll figure out what we want to do for round 3, if we're going to stay in the same spot or if we're going to move. See what this family's going to do down here. Uh-oh, had a little bite. Let's see what happens here. No, I got to take it again. Oh, well, that was a good bite because they tried to pull it right off the hook. All right, with that being the case, I'm going to give it one more cast. I know I say that a lot. One more cast, one more cast. Doggone it, why not? All right. Oh, they still over there. Okay, well, I was hoping they would kept on walking, but oh well, that's okay. All right, so that is the end of round 2. Okay, so Big Bite Baits is in the lead. I want to say 3-0, but it could be 4-0. I don't know. I'm wrong. Who knows? 3-0, I think. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going. 3-0. Big Bite Baits is in the lead, and we'll see if the Z-Man wants to make a comeback or if this will be our champion. We'll find out in just a moment. We'll be back here. Let's go! Alrighty, guys. We are back online here, and we got the Z-Man BabyBaller Z back in action. And this is round 3. So we're giving this the fair shake today, and 3-0 in favor of Big Bite Baits. So if we don't catch anything on this round, this will be the end of our challenge, and we will try a bonus bait for the last little bit of round 3. But we'll see what happens here. Almost took out the tree with it, so I got to be careful casting that direction. This tree that overhangs us here wanted to catch that one. All right, come on now. Let's get some action here, guys. Z-Man can't do me like that. Come on. You can't go out like this. Not in a 3-0. Oh, let's see if we can get him. Oh, had a little bass and I lost him. Doggone it. Well, I didn't touch it. I did identify it, so we will count that as a half a point toward the tiebreaker if we somehow end up in a tie. However, that's highly unlikely at this point, so we'll see. I didn't realize I had even picked him up, and I didn't really set the hook or anything, so I thought it was a snag because it didn't fight back. It just kind of pulled a little bit. It was not a very large fish at all. It was a very small bass. However, because I could identify that it was a bass, I'm giving it half a point toward the tiebreaker if somehow in the next 10 to 12 casts we end up catching 3 fish to tie it up, which quite honestly, after the lack of fish for this one today, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Oh, what a beautiful day, but the sun is getting warm out here, guys. Come on, put the clouds back in front of it. However, even the fact that we had the little fish on, that is a definite improvement over the lack of no fish that we've had recently. with this all 3 rounds. So I ain't mad at it, but I would like to catch something. That would be nice. Really? Gonna jump right there, huh? Right where I've been throwing it the whole day, and you just now want to do something over there. Okay. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Where are you? Give this Z-Man bait attention, man. Come on. All right. Well, nothing. My goodness. Dude, that's a cool big old bird. I'm really trying to give this the old college try to give it a chance, because it has been working pretty well the last couple spots I've gone, and we did have a couple of 0-0 matches in there that I did not release the footage on because there was no point in doing fishing videos if there's no fish caught, right? That kind of defeats the purpose. But I will say that it did pretty well at the Fox. Uh, oh gosh, what's the name of that park in St. Charles? Fox River? I don't know. But it did really well out there, and was very impressed with the crappie that it caught. That's for sure. Gosh, I've done so many of these videos now. Half the time I forget where I'm at. So I truly hope you're enjoying my videos, and let me just take this time to say thank you for watching. I really do truly appreciate that you watch my videos, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out in getting this channel up to some more subscribers. I think as of filming this right now, I have about 40 subscribers, which is wonderful, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. And hey, if you want to find any of the baits that I'm using, I am linking them in my description of the videos for Amazon. And if you buy them through that link, I would definitely get a little bit of a commission. It's not a whole lot, but it helps keep me fishing. So definitely would appreciate that as well. All right, well, we're going to give this about 4 or 5 more casts, and if we don't get anything, then we're going to call it Challenge 1 by Big Bite Baits. And we will move on to a different bait in the next challenge, that's for sure. I really wanted to give this another go just because in the last one it was only 1-0, and I felt like it just wasn't a fair battle. So here we are trying again, and yeah, come on now, there you go. Whoa, that was a big jump across the lake. There are some very large fish in this lake, mostly large catfish, large carp. I have not seen any humongous bass. I did catch one, oh, I don't know, early spring that was probably a good 15, 16-inch bass, so that was kind of nice. But I know the carp in here are monsters. I've seen them swimming around. Saw one guy catch one. It was a good 15-minute battle. It was so big. It was fighting hard too. All right, come on, guys. Give me at least one fish on the Z-Man today. Got the half a point, but no full-on fish. Which is funny because you would think, being that it is a chartreuse-colored bait, that these crappie would have been all over it, but apparently they are not hitting it today. Ooh, breeze pulled up. Yes, feels good. Come on, breeze. All right, we got 2 more casts. That's it. End of the road. Come on. Let's go way out there. See what happens. All right, well, that is going to be 1 more cast, and we're going to call it a day on this bait. All right, let's go out there, see what happens. Gonna give me 1 on the last cast? No? All right, well, it looks like it's going to be a 0 for the big bite baits today. That's, sorry, for the Z-Man, in the road for Z-Man. This was a great battle. It has put up a fight the last few weeks and really did good at the crappie at Fox River Park. But yeah, it is definitely end of the road for this. We do have some other ones, some other Z-Man product I've got, and we may do another battle with this type of bait in the future. But I think we are calling it sunset on the Z-Man BabyBaller Z, and grateful for its time and action. But it's time for a bonus bait. 3-0 in favor of big bite baits. We'll be back with a bonus bait in a moment. All right, we're back online, guys. I went ahead and changed out the bait. We are going to go into a bonus bait round since the big bite baits won 3-0. We're going to throw this little Teen Z from Mr. Crappie. It's a Teen Z fry, and these little flippers right here should be doing all the action. Now, I fully expect to catch some bluegill with this, so we'll see if that's the case. But I have never thrown it before, so we're going to test out my theory, see if it works or not, and give it a go. It is a Mr. Crappie bait, so I'm hoping that we could catch some crappie. I used the whatchamacallit, the chartreuse color, because I thought that that was a good color out here, which has been in the past, but so far we have not caught anything on the chartreuse color today. So I wanted to give this a go because I've never tried it, and I figured, what the heck, why not give it a go, see if we can catch anything. Even if we catch a bluegill, that's a bonus. And since this is bonus bait time, so hey, let's try it, see what we got to lose, right? Other than getting a little more sunburn since the sun is back out. All right. We are right out there in the territory that crappie would be hanging, so we'll see if anything is over here playing. Trying to keep those little tails flipping on this thing. It looks like it should be working pretty well considering how flimsy they were. They were just very, very floppy tails. And it's a very, very small bait, so it should not have any intimidation factor for bluegill, panfish of any kind, really. But I've never used this bait before, and I picked it up at Academy not too long ago and said, you know what, it looks like it'll be fun to try. And yeah, so far, nothing. But, hey, it's only been 2 casts, right? All right, let's see if there's anything over on this side. Okay, I keep feeling the bug land on my leg. It's driving me nuts. Wow, okay, so we're not getting it. Oh, darn it, we had a bite. I think it was just a little bluegill, but I did not catch it. So that's okay, that's okay. I ain't mad at it. Let's try this again. I feel like this might not be the right hook for the process here, because it has one of those larger kind of bait keeper things on it, and I think the bait might be a little bit smaller than what it is designed for. But that's okay, we're going to try anyway. Mostly because I'm lazy. Y'all know that from watching any of my other videos. And I don't feel like retying a hook. So I just reused the one we had on here with the big bite baits and went with that. But we're just going to give this the same 10 to 15 casts that we would have given the other big bite baits in the bottom of that third round that it didn't need to play. I figure it's kind of like baseball. If you're ahead at the bottom of the ninth, you don't have to play in the third round, because there's no point. The other one lost already. Doggone it, leave me alone. Oh, not the snag again. Seriously. Oh, doggone it. Really? You're going to catch the same snag you lost the one on earlier? Come on, let it go. Ah, jeez. Well, guys, that's the end of bonus round. Doggone it. Well, I guess we can only learn the lesson so many times. I needed to change the line on this reel anyway, so that's okay. We're just gonna reel it all the way in, and we'll put this pole in the car like this, and we will change out the line later. So, all right, well, we'll be right back. Thank you. Doggone it, man. All right, guys. Well, we're calling it a day out here. Bait challenge over, 3-0. Big bite baits. I ain't mad at Z-Man. It put up a good fight for the last few weeks here, so I am going to be okay with that. And we still have a couple other colors in the same BabyBaller Z from Z-Man. We'll see if those come into a battle later on this year. But thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Truly do appreciate it. Bait challenge Wednesday every week, Wednesday videos, and we have new park Saturday videos coming down the line as well. So those will all be coming out. Got a pretty good amount in the bank right now for those videos, so you'll be seeing those every week. Anyways, do appreciate you watching. I would really appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and if you feel so inclined and would like to use any of the products that I've thrown on here, they are linked in my description, so would appreciate y'all buying it through that. I do get a small commission if you do so. Would appreciate that. Anyways, thank you guys again. Y'all take care. Have a great rest of your day.